Hello and welcome to this analysis on Euro panel products with the NSE symbol is Euro bonds. Now, Euro panel was listed in December 2021, and after that, seen a pretty decent move for those who subscribe to the issue from 70. We've seen a move all the way now to 190. Europanel is into manufacturing and distribution supply of aluminum composite and core panels. It has around 80 plus distribution centers in the country, 11 depots, and more than 5,000 retail touch points. It has even exports to US, Africa, and the Middle East. It has an installed capacity of over 20,000 square meters per day. It is also planning on capex expansion that would be mostly debt funded. Now, currently, the promoter holding is 51% and the public holding is 49. There is no FII or DII presence in the stock, nor any big, large non-promoter holding as such. The market cap, it's a small cap, is 481 crores, while the return of equity is 10.6%. But the company seems to be having a high cost of borrowing, and the promoter shareholding in the last 3 years has reduced by 6.75%. Apart from that, it's going showing a declining cash flow and has a low Piotrowski score. So now let's just look at the charts of the stock and see. And I'm not going to go to monthly because it's hardly any data in that time frame. So we can see that the stock had a good run, and after that it's had a giant triangle formation, a sideways correction from April 22 all the way till July 23. That's a lengthy period, 15 months of correction, and then again a very solid move up from there, which is a startling move. Now, this move has completed the minimum triangle requirement. Since this was a triangle of 56 points, the breakout has completed 56. So that does not mean that the stock cannot continue to rally. Of course, it can continue to go up. So if it starts sustaining on a weekly basis above 100 and above 200, then the next levels would be 250 and 300 on the upside, while support in the weekly is now pretty low near this consolidation pullback consolidation breakout area, which is around 160. And then if that does not hold 160 odd, then probably a pullback to this cloud area and also this area where we saw the pullback happening 135, and then last hope is around 120 for the stock. If this was just a fluke move, then this entire decline would be considered important. Otherwise, levels of 160, 135 would be interesting to see for new buying coming into the stock. Maybe FIIs or DIIs could also come into the picture at that time. Upside, like I said, 250, 300 possible, but it needs to sustain on weekly basis above the level of 200. Let's have a look at the daily charts. Daily support is right now near 170, 160 being the weekly one, then at 150, and then all the way to 140, 35. So these levels are more crucial from a fresh investor point of view. Someone looking for fresh entry then has to keep these levels in mind in case of an accumulation planning of the stock for the coming weeks. That either a pullback like this or a further, any global cues, etc., could do something like that. So an upside definitely more looks more and more in the possibility once it sustains. Not going to go into the lower time frame because a small cap cash stock uh, would rather prefer to look at the weekly and the daily here. For those who are already holding it from lower levels, whichever level, one can keep 170 as a nice trail for the stock, because that's where yet we see some consolidation taking place from November 1st till November 21st, and then a breakout. So it could attract some buying again in that case as a trail. stop loss for the stock. An extremely short trail stop loss would be 180, but that's not extremely reliable for the time being. So that's the analysis of Euro panel. I hope you liked it. So please like this video, share it, and also follow me for the same. A disclaimer: this is not a trading advice. It's a purely educational video based on the study of Ichimoku. And whatever decision you take, please do your thorough research, check your risks in the trade, and always respect the stop loss and whatever the charts tell you. So until then, happy investing.